So guys, first things first, you remember Andrew, right? He's been in my videos a few times, you might remember him. I'm sure you know though, you know it's...
Well, the doctor said that I have a yeast infection.
Look! M&M's.
That Andrew. He finally decided to make his own channel, so you should go check him out right now. There's a link here, and in the doobly-doo. Check him out. He's definitely new to the whole vlogging on his own thing, so it is a little awkward, but you've seen what he's capable of on my channel, so go subscribe. I have no problem begging for subscriptions when it's not for me. So guys, I know I've mentioned before that right behind this camera, because of my setup, there is a gigantic window. And with this window, I can see into the backyard of my neighbors. I've always thought this was kind of weird when filming because if my neighbor just happened to be on his back porch, he could probably see through the window and just watch me. That hadn't happened though until recently. I was dressed up for a video and I got really close to the camera, and as I was speaking my lines, I kind of glanced over the camera and saw that my neighbor was working in his yard. And of course, as it always happens, right as I glanced up, he glanced at my window. Now our eyes met for about 2 seconds, which of course is 1.9 seconds too long. Finally I looked away, and when I looked back he was continuing on with his work. Now I'm still not sure whether he actually saw me talking to my camera or was just looking at the window and he couldn't see through it because of glare, or he just saw my camera, or was just spacing out. But I'm kind of concerned. I don't know about you guys, but if I didn't know anything about YouTube and I looked into my neighbor's window and saw them talking to a camera in a suit, I'd be a little bit concerned. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I can do about this situation because my neighbors are still kind of somewhat new. They're in their mid to late 30s and they just had a kid and they both work all the time. So I've talked to them maybe twice. We say hi when we pass and stuff, but there's still not a whole lot of communication going back and forth. So if I was to go over to their house and try to explain a situation that may or may not have happened the way that I think it did, it'd be kind of awkward. So as is when people have crushes on each other, I'm just gonna wait until they make the first move. And I'm hoping, also like crushes, that it never happens. Whatever he may have seen, I'll leave to his own judgment. And for me, I'll just continue to be kind of like a stalker in that I have a camera right next to a giant window facing my neighbor's backyard. I promise you I'm not creepy, and I'm gonna cut it right there. Stay in school, don't do drugs, don't die, and I will see you guys next time.